right. Sorry, I started a little early. I missed our little wonderful little intro with the logo. Sorry about that. I'll fix it for the YouTube channel. Anyway, welcome.
Hey, we all make mistakes. And yes, welcome to episode 2 of CyberKnights. How's everybody doing tonight?
Woohoo! Yay!
Oh, excited to be here.
And how is everybody out there who's listening? Shout out to y'all. I just want to say thank you to the fans. And here's my big wowzer. I ran the numbers between Twitch and YouTube, and we had exactly 102 views as of start of the show. So we got out there in our first episode. Our first episode got 102 views. I never would have thought when we started this. It is. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So let's go ahead and go down the line. I am Dave, DM Dave, and I am your host and DM for this evening. You can find me at Renegade Sapper or at Dave's_world_games on Instagram and or Twitter. And then my partner, Mark, who plays Mr. Nobody. Go ahead and tell them who you are and where you're from, or where they can find you.
It's Mark, and just wanted to say hi to everybody. And it's Mr. Nobody is ready for action. I'm looking forward to tonight's show. We got some awesome music and awesome maps and some awesome stories to tell. So I'm looking forward.
Yes, indeed. And normally we have Sola who plays Butterfly, but unfortunately she's not with us just yet. So we'll move on to Tyrus. Go ahead and tell them who you are and where they can find you and who you're playing tonight.
Hello there, I'm Tyrus. I am a voice actor. I do improv for fun. You can find me on Twitter at Sarcastic Tyrus, or on Discord you can just find me at Insanity 2 if you're just wanting to chat on Discord. And I play the Nomad Caltrop.
Thank you, Tyrus. And let's get to Emily, who plays Lovelace. Go ahead and tell them who you are and where they can find you.
Hey everyone, like you said, I'm Emily and I'm playing the team's netrunner, Lovelace. You can find me on Instagram at Kittenmans66, and thanks for watching.
All right, and then last but not least, okay, he's probably going to give us an advertisement for his introduction. Let's find out what Joe's got for us. Tell him where you who you are and where they can find you.
Are you tired of boring stuff on the internet? Are you tired of listening to commercials? Well, I can't help you with any of that, but I can introduce you to myself. My name's Joe, aka Snack King, the Snack King. You can find me on Twitch, gaming on any multiplayer game as Snack King. I am playing the executive Yam Spurts, who is full of surprises and wonder.
So he thinks.
And modest too.
Yeah, entirely. So, thank you, and let's go ahead and get a little bit of a recap from last session. And what I do in most of my other games is I offer a little bit of extra IP for the player who gives us our recap. So, does anybody want to volunteer tonight? I can pick on somebody too.
I will offer my services in this time of need.
Okay, so go ahead.
True hero.
There you go. Let's get a recap of last session from Yam Spurts.
So there was a lot of stuff that happened that didn't involve me that I did not care about. Just kidding, I actually did care about it. Our friend Caltrap was tasked with taking a nomad to a medic ASAP, so they could get some medical attention, as they do. Ended up taking his choom to a butterfly, who hooked it up, did her thing, made everything all cool and copacetic. Our friend Lovelace was tasked by her company to infiltrate the Battle of the Bands and basically act as counter security for the security, find the weak holes, find the easy entrances and whatnot, so that they could be better prepared. Mr. Nobody had a contact who was like, hey, yo, I got this in at the Battle of the Bands. I'm not gonna lie, I was eating at this point and sneezing a little bit, so my details are a little fuzzy, but he has also an in to the Battle of the Bands. I will take negative penalties for not knowing his exact position in the last game. And then when it came down to Mr. Yam, the Spursmeister himself, he was tasked with figuring out how to market our new drink, TBD. It is a beverage that will not only fill you as if it was a meal, but help boost your immune system. It might turn you purple. Small text, trademark, blah blah yada yada. But he was tasked with being at the Battle of Bands and setting up some sort of marketing scheme, as he would call it, to sell said product.
Excellent.
Yay.
And that's a
Just in time.
pretty good. Hey, yes, there she is.
Yes, out of my control, the net. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Life happens, we know,
You're
and
right.
we're just glad you got here, man.
Missed
Like,
you.
wow. So just in time to go ahead and pick up where Yam left off on the recap. Let's get you to go ahead and tell them who you are and where they can find you and who you're playing tonight.
Yes, hello, I am Sola, and I can be found on Twitter at @sdevabree, and I can also be found on Discord as Sola. And I am playing Butterfly, the medtech.
All right.
Awesome.
Whoops.
Yay.
Thank goodness, because I was planning on getting shot this session.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's see if I can make that come true. No promises.
I immediately regret my decision.
So, how was everybody's week? Just kind of want to hear from y'all a little bit. Not necessarily any specific details. Keep the raunchiness to yourself, you perverts. But I would love to just hear how you guys all are tonight.
Well, it was a lovely Easter weekend. Very quiet, nice meal with a couple friends. That's all.
Excellent.
Yep. Fairly nice weekend on my end. Nothing really to complain about. So.
I was mostly all weekend working on stuff for the show. Man, I got a lot done though, and definitely exceeded my quota, so to speak, of just getting things ready for tonight. I've got a lot of things ready and in store for everybody. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and come to Night City, the nitty gritty, where we all were leaving off. As Yamspurt said, he was in his in his R&D room area, team meeting space / cubicle, and giving instructions to Limbo, his new media, his new promotions guy. And then like we said, we had Butterfly and Caltrop had just gotten a call from Mr. Nobody, and they were trying to track down a bounty. And that's where we're going to start off is Mr. Nobody. You called up your old buddy Caltrop from your road days in the dusty wastelands between New York and Night City. And what are you doing? How are you going to get this job started?
So basically, we had just talked, and he told me that he has a medic who fits the bill, who could be great on the team, and I think he was going to approach her and ask her if she wanted to join the group and help out for the 500 eddies that I offered, and of course a ticket to Battle of the Bands. So I think that's we need to kind of pick up with Caltrop, asking her and talking to her about it. Hello, Caltrop.
Yeah, no, it's that's my bad. I had myself muted.
I was just
So
waiting for the
yeah, that's on me. Caltrop, and then you have your nomad buddy. Sorry, I'm getting y'all back on that map. You were outside taking a phone call, and
So is it should I I'm gonna use I don't know I will say that that Caltrop sent me her contact info, so I'll just reach out to her directly. And I say, yo, is this Butterfly? Butterfly? Are you free to fly? Fly away?
yeah, no, hold on. Let's
I'm busy right
let's
now, and then he just hangs up on you immediately.
New med center. Who this? So okay.
we are moving to the medical center right here where Caltrop and Caltrop is out in the hallway, just took Mr. Nobody's call, and we have Butterfly right up in here treating her patient.
And I'll try once again, and I'll put on my best behaved voice, and I say, "Excuse me, my associate Caltrop, who dropped off the patient recently, it gave me your number and told me that you might be interested in joining our little troop. We are hoping to do a job for some eddies, and I would like to also give you a ticket to Battle of the Bands if you're interested."
I feel like Butterfly literally just placed her agent down so she can continue looking at her injured nomad,
So
and then it goes off again, and she just like looks at it angrily, and she's like, "What is this?"
I'm being as sweet as I can. Oh my god.
She picks it up again, and then like she's getting ready to like send a like angry message, but then she sees the mention of potential eddies, and she's like, "Oh, well,
I mean,
I'm doing a last minute patch up on a guy. I'll talk to you in a minute." And then she puts it back down.
okay. Oh man. Okay.
Let me ask Butterfly this: what kind of music do you like to listen to? Do you have music playing while you're working, or do you want to, or you like keep it totally silent?
Yeah, no, that's just it. Like there's like no noise whatsoever as she's working. It's very quiet, and she likes it that way.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Cool.
Well, Caltrop, you are outside. You just got off the phone with Nobody,
Yup.
and I would say enough time has passed that you feel if it were life or death, she would have told you he's dead by now.
Mm-hmm.
So odds are she at least has him stable. If you want to go check things out, would you be curious enough to do so?
Yeah, just to play better safe than sorry, I'll just go check on the guy I brought in.
Santiago did say not to take your eyes off of him for too long.
Yep. So as soon as I walk in, I just take a look at my buddy that I brought in, and I'll just look over the butterfly and say and just ask, "You all right?"
Yeah.
He is unconscious right now, just for the record.
Probably won't be waking up anytime soon, but he's in the clear. He's gonna be fine.
All right, that's good at least. Better that than dead. So.
And correct me if I'm wrong, DM, but I think now she's at a place where she can kind of leave for them to try to give them some proper rest. And she's gonna proceed to ignore Caltrop because she's got an interesting message about Eddie's on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna shoot back. Yes. I haven't been told anything about this from anyone but you, but I'm interested. She'll shoot
Okay.
that message off.
And the message will be that my message in return will say, "Awesome. Please coordinate with Caltrop, and we'll meet over at Ori's bar. We'll meet tomorrow because I hear you're healing somebody and you need some time. So I'm all about giving people their personal space." I'm like on my best behavior now.
Yeah, no,
All
Butterfly
right.
will read that and she'll send back thanks.
So you guys have a meeting tomorrow night at Ori's bar. Excellent. Let's get over to our
Oh, you're just not leaving? Okay.
our businessman in Corpo Central over here. And whoops. Yam spurts.
Yes.
You are here sitting at your cubicle. There's a number of there's nobody else in the office right now, and you are just kind of racking your brain over the last conversation you had with your boss, over the last conversation you had with Limbo, over the last conversation you had with the bottle in your hand, and the radio comes on and you hear an ad. This weekend, Battle of the Bands. You gotta see it. We have the one and only Ronin, the first cover band artist to be invited to BOB ever. Yes, Ronin covers Samurai and only Samurai. Somehow made it to the finals. There are a few other bands worth mentioning: Rampant Threshold, Nuclear Sharks. Special appearance live from the UK. It is Knickerbocker. And last but not least, Beardtanium. Vote for your favorites this weekend at the Epic Showdown.
Be there.
So you hear this advertisement for the upcoming Battle of the Bands this weekend, which is only 3 days away.
That's wonderful. That's not any pressure at all.
What are you up to after the last conversation you had with your team?
I feel like the conversation with Limbo was productive. I don't know if he was receptive to the ideas that we're trying to explain to him. It felt like he got it, but with Limbo, there's always that giant question mark. I was probably in Yam's free time, he likes to try and doodle logos. It's just a minor relaxer that he's always done. So he's probably doodled up a bunch of different logos that involve purple, because that's just where his mind's at talking Limbo. So there's probably just purple in different fonts or different ways in some sort of water bottle. At one point, there's probably a picture of like a person trying to drink the word purple with a big "No, this is stupid" on it written, and it's like very prominently placed, so he doesn't go back to that idea. He goes, "Oh no, that's dumb. Let's do something else." And he's probably just sitting here just tinkering. If there's no one else here, it probably means the day is done, and he's just gonna send a quick message to his team. Hey, thanks for all the hard work today. I really appreciate you. I know the Battle of the Bands advertisement campaign is a huge drop on us, but if I didn't believe in you, I wouldn't have hired you. So get some rest, eat a delicious meal. We'll tackle it first thing in the morning. You're all amazing, and a bunch of like cute emojis.
You immediately get a response from Frizz, like as if this girl lives on her email, lives on her agent, and just sends you this beaming, like, "Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you appreciating me." She seems to thrive on this praise and positivity that you're giving her. You get a about, I want to say, 30-40 minutes later, you get a message from Limbo, and it's literally just a bunch of emojis that have no rhyme or reason. It's like sailboat, pitchfork, fireball, and like you don't know what sailboat, pitchfork, fireball means, but he responded.
I probably have on my desk a little notepad of it's a cipher for when Limbo texts. I imagine it's probably like 40% of the time that Limbo actually responds to any of my messages, and if he does, it's always like some cryptid emoji. And I have this code that I'm trying to work out. And
Go ahead
yeah,
and give me a cryptography roll. That's in education there.
This is like the cyberpunk version of Urban Dictionary.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you are like starting to be able to read Limbo very, very well. You're getting the hang of his speech, and sailboat is smooth sailing. Pitchfork is we got a little bit of a jam, and the fireball is, but this is gonna be fucking fire, yo.
I have a second notebook of failed failed key. So the one is like that message you tell me. The other one is like, at party may have killed queen, aliens exist. And I'm like, I'm gonna go with the positive one because it makes sense. Because I assume that both keys probably work sometimes depending upon Limbo's state of mind. But since I can't always get a firm read on that, I use both simultaneously.
Yeah, and that's not a horrible practice. Let me just say. But you think you understood his response, which was, at the very least, it was him trying to give you some feedback on his job, his mission. But you do get +1 loyalty for each of your for your guys, your dudes. So let me add that to them real quick. Let me add to their loyalty for both of them. And that brings us to Lovelace, who needs to figure out exactly what she needs to do for the job. You got an opportunity to see the stage in advance. You kind of got an idea of how things are set up. And you said you had your programs pretty well covered, right?
Yeah, I'm happy with where my programs are at. Just trying to figure out how I'm gonna net run there without being detected.
Right. So,
How
what
obvious that is it that I'm net running? Like, could I also just be texting?
yes, you can do that, but you got to play it off. So you're going to have to make some kind of role like deception or conversation or acting or something along
Okay.
those lines to make it seem like you're not breaking into a security system. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think the do I have backstage tickets or like VIP passes, I guess?
You were given tickets, but no, you were not given backstage passes, so to speak. So you might have to try and find your own way backstage. But then again, that's all part of cracking through the security, right? You're
Yeah.
supposed to be coming in like you are a standard, shopper or standard goer, attendee of the concert. So
Okay.
you're not supposed to be obvious and apparent. Walking around like I belong here is actually more obvious. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I buy an outfit?
Oh, you can absolutely buy an outfit. Where let's get to
I'd like to buy something that shows off my six-pack abs.
there it is. There's the six-pack abs. There's the six-pack abs.
Oh, so far from reality. It's
And
nice.
you go to a shop that is still open. And you see a bright neon sign that shines brightly to indicate that it is a clothing store. The atmosphere is kind of smoky, foggy even. Matter of fact, we've got a little bit of um, acid rain going on tonight. Do you have any kind of protective gear?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you might need to find a way to get to the shop without getting
Oh.
hurt. Yeah, so you're not in there yet.
Okay.
Rewind.
Yeah, so Mr. Nobody ends up looking like Terminator. all of the skin is gone. It's just the cyber.
By the way,
What?
once again, let's go ahead and zoom the camera out a little bit and show off this beautiful map that we've got from Cyber Maps. And if you want to,
Unfortunately, it's only
Oh.
from Lovelace's perspective. So
So you know what I can do then is I can just take Loveless down for a walk down the alley here and show off this amazing cyber map that we have from, if you want to include any of these great animated maps in your tabletop gaming, then go to Patreon Cyber Maps. It's pretty easy to find, all one word, and find these really, really cool animated maps that just look at this. These are just so freaking beautiful when you see it. I didn't do any of this. The creator of the maps did that. They are fantastic. Anyway, that's our little promo for Cyber Maps. Meanwhile, you are trying to get to the shop. You need to find yourself. You don't have your own ride. You don't have your own car, and it is a little acid rainy tonight. So what you gonna
Can
do about that?
I have my urban flash jacket on me? Could I like put
Mhm.
that over my head?
Yeah, you can put that over your head, but it's not specifically designed to resist acid rain. So that urban flash jacket might be a little damaged by the time if you're walking, if you're using that to just kind of umbrella yourself, that jacket's probably going to be basically toast by the time you get to the shop.
Okay. Do I know anybody that could give me a ride?
Uh, why don't you give me a streetwise check? Well, you do know that there's a combat cab you can call. So usually costs about 50 eddies for a ride around from point A to point B in the city. But they are heavily fortified and rated to travel in combat zones. And usually they have some pretty dangerous drivers who are used to getting around the many violent dangers of Night City.
Okay, cool. I will call up a cab.
All right. And Caltrop, your agent dings there's a job nearby.
All right.
This is the same night as you're still, supposed to be keeping watch on the dude, not getting too far away. But 50 eddies. What you doing?
Okay, so Doc, hypothetically speaking,
Mhm.
since he's unconscious, is he safe to move or no?
He's not safe to move at the moment. He needs to rest. You would know
Butterfly.
that.
Thank
Butterfly.
you. Appreciate you, DM. Butterfly kind of narrows her eyes. No, actually, he's not safe to move. She says this as if he should absolutely understand and know that without having to ask. Why?
Okay, that's cool. Keep an eye on him. I got 50 eddies to make real quick. Okay, bye. I just leave.
All right.
Butterfly like quirks an eyebrow and goes back to doing her job. Like, what else was she gonna do? So what she's getting paid for?
Too much.
All
All right,
right.
so yeah, I just checked my agent, see the location as I just jump into my cab and start driving that way.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I guess it didn't do it for... Well, here we go. There is your car even. Man,
All right.
that looks tiny.
That is tiny, yeah.
There we go. So there's your car right there, and you go to the address to pick up this person, and she's waiting underneath one of the probably little bus stops. It's raining. It's kind of sizzling rain, right? That nasty green acid rain. At least it's not the blood rain. Blood rain's a lot worse.
Yeah,
But
blood rain is much
this
worse.
person seems very, very ill-equipped to deal with said acid rain.
Gotcha.
Is the vehicle marked, or do I know that it's my cab?
No, it's just kind of like Uber, how it's not necessarily a company. You have a bunch of subcontractors who have their own vehicles, and they just do this for money. Mostly, it's nomads. So, why don't you go ahead and describe your car, Caltrop?
Well, going by what I'm seeing on the screen, it is a grayish cab with some neon headlights on it.
Oh, I was gonna
Super.
say you could describe your car however you want it, and then eventually the token will look like your description. But right now, I just have a generic token.
Gotcha. Okay, well, in that case, then I will do a quick rewind.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, so what you're seeing is a pretty nice fake gold chrome painting on the vehicle. Pretty armored up. Other than that, it's a two-tone kind of paint job. Other than the fake gold chrome, there's a little bit of a silver gray that it's blended in with as well. There is a gun right on the very top on the roof of the car. And other than that, there is some custom-made rims on it.
Nice.
And on the left and right door of the car, it will have the name of the pack, Gold Siete, written on.
Oh, good thing it's a gold car, huh? Nice.
So, you do give me a streetwise check, Lovelace.
Okay.
A new streetwise check for a different thing. You don't necessarily know Gold Siete, but you recognize the colors kind of being Aldecaldo colors. So this definitely looks like a nomad ride.
Okay. I motion for the drive. Oh man, they would not understand the motion to roll down your car window. I call out to the driver, "Hey, are you the cab?"
Yeah, that's when Calatrava will just roll down as soon as he sees Lovelace's mouth moving, and then just replies, "Yep, I'm the cab driver. Is this Lovelace?"
Yep, get as close as you can. I don't want to get caught in the rain.
You got it.
And she gets in with hopefully minimal damage.
And then as soon as she's in, I'll begin driving off.
Gotcha.
So did you
That's
want
not
to
what
move up to the front of the building? Is that what you want to do?
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to I am on Street Chase. If you can see me, Mark, I am trying to get them on the road.
Oh, okay.
And I need to flip his car around. You see that?
I'm actually not seeing that. Looks like it's not active.
Hold on.
Yeah,
There we
I'm
go.
not seeing the map.
No, I've got it. I'm on it. Not every.
Yeah.
You guys aren't on it. I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm. But Mark is able to come over and see what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hang on a second. There you go.
But I need to flip that around. Or
What? Flip
wait.
what around?
Oh no! Is the car?
Oh, that's right. It is. Yeah. Hang on a second. I'll do it. There you go.
And then I need a second one as well of no particular.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Okay, just a second.
And we probably need to. No, we don't need. Yeah, we need to increase the size of that. Yeah, there we go. What the hell? Oh, I see. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hang on a second.
Technical difficulties, folks, as we get the next scene ready.
I got it. I got you covered.
Teamwork.
All right. Just trying to bring this down. Okay. Okay. Well, there. It's in the right direction now. Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, you guys are driving to the store. You get this couple of booster gangers on your tail, and they think that you look like easy pickings, so they start to take some pot shots at you. And so first, let's see, we're gonna. This is actually going to be shooting at the car.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoops. How did I unequip it and then re-equip it? There we go.
Okay.
All right. So this one just shoots at you, auto fire with an SMG, and that is not even going to come close to the DV for auto fire. But so no damage actually happens to your ride, but you definitely got the note that bullets are coming your way. And we are in initiative. Let me just go ahead and add y'all to combat real quick and roll your initiatives, guys.
Okay, give me a sec. Not the best.
All right. This goon is going to try and shoot through the back windows at Loveless. Do you have bulletproof windows?
I do, yes.
Ah, cool. So, this is just going to be at the window and not at Loveless.
5-star rating. I like it.
Gonna go ahead and take a couple shots with pistol. Oh, that is a 21. Definitely gonna hit the DV and hit your window for 10 points of damage. What's the stopping power on your bulletproof windows?
If I remember right, I think it was was capped at 11.
Okay, so that means it has one more. Or sorry, no, it took damage, but it what? How much? How does it go again?
How it goes is
Is
if your shield takes damage, it goes down 1 for the max damage it can take.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So it's going to go down 1, but it did absorb all of the damage.
Yes,
there we go.
That is correct.
So yeah, so it absorbs all the damage, but you now have 10 left on the back window of your bulletproof window, and he gets another shot. And but he misses that one. Completely misses. Next is the other booster ganger. Ah, shoot, 1 sec. Why did I miss this? What's that? Apologies, folks. I am having a dumbass DM moment. One of my tokens is missing a weapon. Give me 1 second. I gotta equip him real quick. I got his armor, but I didn't get his weapon on him. Dumbass DM moment. There we go. Now he's equipped. And once again, this guy is shooting at your windows. He's aiming for the driver, but he's shooting at bulletproof windows. So let's see what he do. Thankfully, you have bulletproof windows. This is good for you.
Yup.
He also rolls low. He gets a 9. Oh shoot, I've got it on blind instead of public. Why do I have it on blind instead of public? There, now you guys can see my rolls.
And actually, you
Well,
can't see
in the
rolls
future.
because for some reason our combat tracker is right on top of our chat window.
And it can't move? It's not moving?
I'm trying. It's not moving. Yeah, that's okay.
I just closed it. If that helps, I don't know.
No, it's not reading yours. It's
Okay. So,
just keep focus on your thing.
meanwhile, next is Lovelace. You've got these 2 booster gangers shooting at you from the car behind you, chasing you.
Are they behind like a windshield, or can I tell if it's bulletproof glass?
You can give me I would say if you have land vehicle tech, you might be able to give me a land vehicle tech roll to determine if you know.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you can tell that they do not have bulletproof glass.
Sweet. I tell Caltrop to shoot out the window and I'll do the rest, and I use my action to switch to a sleep arrow.
Oh, interesting. But that was your action to switch, right?
Yes.
Okay. So next is Caltrop's turn. Lovelace just told you to, what did you say?
To shoot out the
Aim for
window
the-
and I'll
yeah,
do the
yeah.
rest.
Okay.
Yep. Caltrop simply nods and says, "You got it. One broken windshield coming up." And he is going to trigger the car's onboard machine gun to turn and start opening fire at that windshield.
Oh, wow. Okay. So give me an auto fire roll, and you should have in your inventory, I put an onboard machine gun.
Yep, you did.
Yep. So you can go ahead and fire that, and we'll see what you do on your DV there.
And confirm. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Click the blood splatter to roll damage. I'm gonna say that hits the DV since you were only aiming for the glass and not for the not for anyone in particular. You were just trying to shoot out the glass. So go ahead and give me damage.
Right.
Like the blood spot.
That is 7.
All right. That is enough to shoot out the glass. The front windshield is now blazing open. You can see the wind just pouring through their faces. It's actually kind of distracting the driver only slightly. But it is now the driver's turn, is it not? No, it's the other guy's turn. And he is still going to keep shooting at your glass, seeing if he can find a way to penetrate your bulletproof glass defenses. Oh my, oh my. And he fires his pistol again. Oh, that's gonna miss. An 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even
Ain't
close.
gonna miss.
Yeah, and then for the second shot, that's a 12. That's gonna hit the glass. That's good enough to hit the glass.
Okay.
And
Damage completely absorbed, but now it went down to 9.
yep, and now you only have 9 stopping power on that bulletproof glass. All right, and then the other guy is gonna do the same thing with his assault rifle. They seem determined to get at crack open your glass for some reason. And that is going to hit.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so 10 damage because it absorbs 9 of it.
Yeah. So 10 damage actually gets through, and since they were just aiming at the glass, it doesn't get through to you. It gets through to your vehicle. So your vehicle's damage just went down. What do they call it? It's the God, they call it something different than SP for the cars. But it's basically your car's HP goes down by 10. And you should be able to keep track of that, right? And you've got the car's HP in there. Good. Okay. Next is Lovelace, and there is now a wide open shot. There's no windshield in between you and the driver anymore.
All right, I'm gonna fire my crossbow.
All right, go ahead and make sure you target the driver, which is this dude right here.
Okay.
And that is a hit. Give some damage. And then it's a sleep arrow. So you're gonna have to give me the description for how's the sleep poison work? I'm sure it's a resist drug torture check, right?
Yes, let me.
Well, click the damage first. Let's get your damage out of the way.
How do I do that again? Sorry.
The blood drop.
Oh,
The blood. Yep.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Nice. That's 14 points of damage to the booster ganger.
Let's go.
All right. You deal 10 damage to him after his armor absorbs a
Oh,
little bit.
wait. I'm looking at the description. The sleep arrow doesn't deal damage. If meat target hit DV 13, resist torture drugs. On fail, falls prone and unconscious for a minute.
Okay, so going to go ahead and undo that damage, but what's the DV on his resist drugs torture?
13, it
13.
said.
Okay.
And they can be woken by damage or another person using an action to touch
Oh,
or shake
nope, they're
them.
done.
Oh
No,
my
they're asleep. They are
god.
asleep.
Yeah.
Critically fails his resist torture drugs. The driver just falls unconscious, and this entire vehicle just starts to tailspin a little bit as the wooziness comes into play, but all of a sudden the car spins out and goes into the next lane in a fiery explosion.
Hell yeah.
And I just want to whoops. Go ahead and bring you guys back to the shop where you arrive after your harrowing journey across town, getting attacked by some booster gangers. And you are now arriving at the store where you can potentially buy some new clothing. And you, what kind of clothing are you searching for?
Like total groupie rocker girl kind of outfit, like low cut, short skirt, sort of looking to flirt with some band members here.
Okay. We will get that all added to your inventory, but right now we're going to move over to Ori's bar where Mr. Nobody is currently awaiting. This is the next day now, right? Where Mr. Nobody is currently awaiting. Where in the bar would you be waiting for people to show up that you're intending to meet?
Probably my traditional booth in the corner.
All right, so you're going to go take that booth in the corner that Mr. Nobody loves to hang out in. And then we have not Lovelace. We have Butterfly and Caltrop, which are, we're going to say you arrived together since you were both agreeing to go to this job. Your nomad buddy who was with the Aldecaldos has been returned to safety with your brethren, and you go and pick up Butterfly, but you did run into somebody new last night while taking them clothing shopping. Would you have in any way maybe invited this person onto a job?
Yeah, I would have just told him Lovelace obviously would have thanked her for the assist, and then because of the assist, I would have just simply said, "Hey, you want to do something for 500 eddies in a concert?"
I mean, I've already got tickets to Battle of the Band, but so can you throw a few more eddies in it?
You'll have to ask the fixer, since I'm not the fixer, but yeah, probably we can make something work.
Okay. You can give him my number, and I give him my number to give to Nobody.
All right. Nobody. You last night before this planning gig, got a message from Lovelace saying that she got your number from Caltrop.
Hey. Does it show her in her new outfit? Hey, girl.
Okay. I heard you got a job.
Yeah. We could definitely use some muscle for it, and yeah, the muscles are there. I'm just gonna shut up now.
Well, what is your skill set? What do you bring to the table, Lovelace?
So I know I helped my boy Caltrap out here with my shot, but I'm mostly a netrunner by trade.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, you know what? That's actually good because we're going to be hunting for a net runner named Weasel, and
Oh.
yeah, there's a bounty on his head, and we need to take him down and keep him alive. So no popping the weasel. We gotta leave the weasel alone. We'll leave him alive at least, but we gotta capture him and bring him in for the bounty. And everybody will get 500 eddies. Yeah.
I also heard there were concert tickets in it, so I've already got some, but I figured maybe you could sweeten the deal a little bit.
Well, I tell you what. Sure, if you want to bring a friend, I'll get an extra ticket for them.
I think she was meaning like she's already got a concert ticket. Can you
Well-
make it? Can you grease the wheels a little bit more?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, I tell you what. Oh, go ahead.
I'll throw in an extra couple hundred eddies, so make it 700.
Okay,
Since-
you got a deal.
Just
Once
don't
the
tell anybody, okay?
Oh,
This is between you
my
and me.
lips are sealed, just
Alright.
between us.
Yes.
All right. So Caltrop goes ahead and picks up Butterfly and Lovelace, so you can all meet at Ori's bar. And
Yep.
this is a good place for us to take our 10-minute break. And when we return, we are going to have the crew plot their quote-unquote heist or job or gig, as you will, at the Battle of the Bands.
Yep. Okay. All right. Take care, guys. We'll be back in just a blink of an eye. And we're back.
Hey, welcome back, viewers. Hope you guys didn't miss us for too long. So, we find ourselves with Butterfly, Caltrop, and Lovelace, who just joined Mr. Nobody in Ori's bar. So, you guys can go ahead and move. You're over here in the right-hand side. And, uh-oh, you guys having trouble moving?
Yeah, can't move in my token.
Cannot move.
Try now?
Still
No.
cannot move.
I'll move them.
Are you on, Oh, I mean, that's one way to do it. But still, that was weird. We don't have... I don't know why they weren't able to move. Were you guys on measurement tool?
No,
Nope, not a measurement tool.
I just
Huh.
can't move.
Well, you can now. You guys are moving now.
That's me.
Anyway,
No, that was
nobody.
me.
That was me.
Well, you guys find yourselves here in, I would try, wow, that is so weird. You know what? I'm going to try one thing. I've seen this work before. Start a combat, then end one, and then movement change to free movement. Hey!
There we go.
Overcoming the glitch. So, you guys find Mr. Nobody in a booth, and he managed to score some tickets, as promised, to Battle of the Bands. It cost him a couple of favors to make sure that the whole crew had an in. But now you guys want to discuss your plans for getting this gig solved and paid for it.
Does Lovelace know Weasel or know of Weasel?
Give me a streetwise check. You have definitely heard of Weasel. You know his MO is to steal compromising photos of celebrities and either ransom them or sell them on the dark web.
Okay. Yeah, so I heard we're looking for this guy Weasel. I've heard of him. He is a real weasel. He always tries to get dirt on celebrities, especially the women. I don't like the guy, so I'm happy to take him down, but I'm sure he'll be at Battle of the Bands trying to steal some data and skeeze somebody out.
Yeah, so we just got to be in the right position. Since you're already a net runner, I mean, you kind of know the telltale signs of what we need to look for this guy. I mean, do you know what he looks like? Because I haven't seen a picture of him yet.
Do I know what he looks like?
No, but you would know how to find that information. You, as a netrunner, could do a library search and try and get his details, his particulars, maybe even a mugshot or two.
All right.
My question is, though, I thought we were dealing with a deckhead, not a culture vulture. Why the fuck would a netrunner need dirt on a celebrity?
No. He steals their he tries to get their private data, like off of their phones and off of their personal systems, so that he can either ransom it back to them or sell the information. But particularly, he likes to get pictures and videos. So that 21 library search, you do bring up a picture of him. He kind of looks like this. And you know what? I'm just going to be extra and let the entire audience see him big and bold and loud and clear what Weasel looks like here. So yes,
definitely
you
weaselly.
yes,
yeah, that's the name.
Fuck
looks
that. He needs to
he
fix
looks-
his goddamn chin. What the fuck is that?
So that is the Weasel. That's what the guy looks like that you're looking for.
Okey-dokey. Well, thank you for that. You already earned your keep. Of course, I could have done a search myself, but it was so well done, Lovelace. I just very much appreciate the level of professionalism that you are bringing to the table. And in Butterfly, is it? You know what? If anybody gets injured, it's great to have you on board as well. Caltrop and I go back a ways, and we know we can count on each other's to watch our backs. And you know what? I hope that this works out all right, because yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I could always use a few extra eddies jingling around my pocket.
Yeah, I'm never against that.
Yeah, me neither. I got bills to pay.
That's right.
Butterfly just nods stiffly.
All right. Well,
Also, yeah, spoiler alert, she doesn't talk much.
yeah, that's okay. I'll make up for it. You know what? I do like to hear the sound of my own voice.
Butterfly, please talk more, I swear to God.
Lovelace, you also you have been to the venue and have seen a layout. You know the layout, so you might be able to convey some information to the rest of the group on how to fit that into your plans.
Oh, yes. So I scoped out the Battle of the Bands site yesterday for, reasons. And I figured out where their netarc is, know kind of the general layout of things, and my plan is to try to get into the back so I can, find Weasel, of course. I think that's where he'll be.
Can I do a streetwise check on her?
By all means.
I'm going to spend a luck point too.
I'm flattered.
That's a 19. I basically want to see if I can kind of read between the lines, why the heck was she there yesterday?
Okay, so Streetwise would have maybe been able to tell you a little bit, like if you'd ever heard anything about her, but her reputation is so low, not so much. Even with that 19, there wouldn't be a whole lot of information other than her whatever, like her public profile is and whatnot, any public social media that she has. However, if you want to kind of do a read on her like that, that would be more like human perception.
Okay, well, I'll do human
So,
perception then,
yeah.
and I won't use luck.
Wow,
That's
that's
eight.
still pretty good. And
Yeah.
yeah, you would get the feeling that you know, she didn't know about this job yesterday, right? So she just found out about it yesterday. So the timing doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to you, but it's not unreasonable that she might have just gone there. So you don't know when it happened,
Yeah.
right? She could have gone after you mentioned the job to her after you made the arrangement with her and Caltrop.
Well, I'll just kind of make a little mental note, keep my eye on her,
Okay.
just not not being the overly trusting type.
Yeah, no, Lovelace mentions that she's already scoped out the place, and Butterfly just kind of looks at her weirdly.
I say, you know what? That's wonderful that you scoped out the place and you got a read on it. You know what? It's almost like you knew you're going to be part of this party, and you know what? That kind of forward thinking is what we need in this group. So.
How I would have worded it, but yeah.
You're so tactful, Mr. Nobody.
Yeah, well, I try. So you know what? Let's get a move on. The show's starting in about an hour or two. I hate crowds. I just want to get there and get this job done. I mean, I like the bands and I want to hear the music, but we got a lot to do here. So, alrighty. So,
We
are we
get
going
there
to
early.
do that? Are we going to do that? Are we going to go there?
If we get there early, we could probably see if we can't catch sights before it gets too crowded.
Okay.
That'd
That's a
probably
good
be for
idea.
the best. Earlier the better. That way we could actually look at some possible areas we can go to.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Does anyone have an idea for getting backstage? My plan is pretty flimsy.
Well, I mean, I know some people, and you know what? We got a medic with us, and you know we got an Aldecaldo, well, honorary Aldecaldo, so might be able to work our way into something. I mean, I'm usually good at talking my way into places.
All right, I'm trusting you here.
Well, I mean, you know, you already got a backstage pass, right?
No, I don't have a backstage pass. I'm trying to find my way backstage.
Oh man, well, shit. I better make a call. I get on my agent and I get Ori on the phone. I say, yo, Ori, just wanted to double check. We got backstage VIP access, right?
Oh, what you think this is, dog? Man, I ain't got that kind of money. Shit you playing.
Okay. You know what? Just wanted to check. You know, this never hurts to ask. You know what? We're still here for you. We'll get it done. Take care.
Man, backstage VIP, that would cost more than this whole job.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I'll have to pour on the Mr. Nobody charm, and you know that works on a pretty regular basis. So yeah.
So you're thinking we're gonna have to get backstage to find this Weasel then?
That's what
That's
it
where
sounded
the-
like.
That's where the net arc is. That's where he's gonna be. Either
Yeah.
that or in the band's dressing rooms trying to get at their data cores.
Yeah. We'll have to cross these bridges when we get to them. I mean, if it comes down to it, I can always cause a distraction and give you guys a chance to get in. So.
All right. So, everybody piles into Caltrop's little jalopy, his gold Siete standard, as you
Shotgun.
will. Do you actually have a shotgun, or?
He probably does.
I have a literal one, yes.
Very cool.
So, everybody piles into the gold Siete vehicle and heads over to the Glen, really right out in front of the waterfront in Lake Park, right, not too far away from where it's starting to get into the hot zone. But this is one of the oldest theaters in Night City. It was actually spared from the original explosion for the most part, and the Battle of the Bands has been a tradition ever since the incident, April 8th, 2023, when the Arasaka Tower went kablooey. So, when you get to the when you get to the venue, you see all these crowds and people starting to filter in. It's early, but you can already hear the sounds of the first band playing. The Nuclear Sharks have already begun their set as people are starting to pour in.
Got the moment to strike, I don't hesitate. I'm feeling like winning, they spitting the venom.
And this group appears on stage, playing their little bit in the background. And you guys here, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk like I own the place. Look at Duke and just nod my head. Yo, how you doing?
Move along, citizen. Find your seat. You see, this is an on-duty NCPD officer. However, this guy is strapped a little bit heavier than you might expect for just a security guard.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and pause, since we've been on Mr. Nobody and that part of the group for quite some time. I want to come over here down south to Mr. Yam Spurts, who has just walked onto the scene. You see there's a little bit of a crowd already while the band is playing their set. But you see over here Mr. Limbo standing right by the bar next to a display for Purple Nurple.
I don't see Yam.
Do I see Frizz?
Yam is down here.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
You did not invite Frizz to this scene, did you? I only remember you talking to Limbo about coming here. I know you told Frizz, you checked in with Frizz, but you didn't say you needed her for this.
That's fair. I did not say I invited Frizz. So I look for Frizz, and then I'm like, oh shit, I didn't invite her. That's a big fuck up on my part. And we'll just pretend I didn't have that thought and walk over the Limbo. So, Limbo, this is our display.
Well, I mean, the display's kind of pointless at this point. I did the most awesome, freaking hilarious promo.
What did you do?
I spiked the drinks in the back, all of the beer. It has it has the purple nurple in it. Dude, by the end of this night, everybody's gonna be glowing purple and they're all gonna get home safe.
Did anyone see you?
Ah, I was in and out, quick, fast.
All right. Well, I had a thought that I'd like you to run with, and it's a catchphrase for our beverage. You're only one drink away from a better life.
Oh, I like it. I like it. He looks around and, oh, shoot. He pulls out a Sharpie and then he just literally starts just writing that in Sharpie on the display that he's already got up there.
Is he at least writing it neatly and legibly?
No, not really.
I will just think about all the times Frizz has been amazing and smile and go, all right, great job, Limbo. Has anyone responded positively at all to our display?
I mean, some people walked by it, but nobody's ever heard of it.
That's the point. The night we were supposed to, you know, be like a springboard of the marketing campaign. Used tonight to get our name out there.
Right. But as soon as they all start drinking the beer, that's when we spring it on them.
I don't think this is what we discussed.
I was sure that we talked about promoting the purple glow as a safety thing for getting home after like a night out at a concert. Like, here we are. This is it. It's a practical demonstration.
Just keep an eye out on all your sources and make sure there's no bad publicity, okay?
Oh, Roger Dodger.
Excellent. I am going to talk to some people and hopefully convince them that our product is good. do we have any more samples, or did he use them all?
Oh, it's all gone. It's all in the freaking beer in the tap.
All right, great job, Limbo. And I'm just gonna like awkwardly like pat his chest and tell him he is done for the night if he wants to be.
Oh, I can go?
I mean, I don't know where else you would go. It's the Battle of the Bands, but you don't have to worry about that. Just take the display down and enjoy the rest of the evening here, okay?
Ah, cool. I'll just grab a drink right here at the bar.
Excellent.
And he orders himself a beer from the tap. Like he's gonna put himself on the line for this. He doesn't even think about it.
I'm gonna order a bottled beverage.
All right.
On stage. You know what? I love this band. You know what? They used to be my favorites. You know, when I heard them like 5 days ago. I love it.
It's still early. There's not many people here yet. And Butterfly's pretty sure if they're just getting here, there's a chance Weasel's just arriving. So she's trying to scan to see if she could spot him based off the description she was given.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Can I pull out my binoculars and try doing the same as well?
Sure, and that gives you like a bonus, don't it?
I think binoculars do like a +2, I want to say. I could be wrong.
Well, if they're equipped, it'll automatically apply.
Okay.
And yes, Knickerbocker takes the stage, and as he is doing his role, you hear an announcement live from the UK via hologram. It's Knickerbocker! And this music starts playing. And things are going good. The crowd is getting into it. Then all of a sudden, there's this flicker. The holograms start flickering in and out. And then the music starts skipping. And moves back and forth between the song.
That didn't work.
That didn't. Oh, I was turning up the volume up and down instead of. Damn it! I was trying to skip it. Oh well.
Oh no, not the music. My roll, I meant.
Oh, that too. Yeah. Wow, that gave you what?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I tried at it in the mods for the binoculars, but for some reason it didn't give me a accurate number.
No. If your binoculars are equipped on your character sheet, it'll automatically apply.
Oh, that's why. That's probably why.
Yeah, you gotta equip the binos.
Yep.
I have never seen that result before.
Me
It was like,
neither.
no.
Me neither.
Anyway, as the music starts skipping and the holograms start flickering, the crowd begins to realize, wait a minute, this isn't a live performance. Knickerbocker literally phoned it in. They didn't even perform live via hologram. This whole thing is a recording. And the audience begins booing. Boo! Boo!
Is
The
this Knickerbocker
what?
or Nickelback?
It's hard to tell at this point, but right now the audience doesn't seem to be having it, and the feed for Knickerbocker is just cut off completely. And there are apologies, folks. The MC comes out. Apparently, there have been some shenanigans from our friends across the pond, and they tried to compete in Battle of the Bands with a recording. What do we say to that? Boo. Everybody is not too pleased. And there's a little bit of a delay and confusion as they start to get the next band ready quicker than expected. Right now, the MC, who was standing right here, and made that announcement, all right, he goes back, and there is no longer anybody watching this entryway towards the backstage.
And I make my move, and I'm gonna walk back. Hey, I'm gonna help out here. What's going on? I'm you know what? You guys need some help here? Oh, and then I just kind of duck in quietly into one of the.
You see, there
bathrooms.
is nobody next to this net arc right here, next to the access point where all of the control boards were being worked with. You do still see there's a couple of techs over here, and they are working frantically and very distracted. You have Damon and Draymond down here trying to work and figure out what is going on. They don't seem too particularly interested in anything going on over here. You notice that Crypto, the MC who is out there, is talking to these two. And do you have lip reading?
No, I don't think I do. I just have well, I have advantage when it comes to perception with my eyes. Let me see. No, I don't think I have lip reading. Is that
But
is that a skill? Oh
if the
wait.
whole group, it is a skill, but if the whole group is coming through, I need some stealth checks. You are a little bit more obvious as a large group.
Oh yeah, I've got some lip reading. Yeah.
Okay, you do have lip reading?
Let me do. Here we go.
Give me a check.
I am going to spend 2 luck points. Well, I'll spend 2 luck points. Yeah. What the heck?
I am invisible, maybe.
Oh yeah, that is a whopping 10.
You are not able to make out everything, but you hear Ronin early. Those are the only words that you can make out from the as Crypto is talking to Damon and Draymond. So they get to work trying to work on something after being given instructions that you were not able to read. And Crypto comes back here and enters into a back room. All right,
Okay.
now you said you were looking around and you've got the group, and those were some amazing stealth rolls all across the board, by the way. But yeah, so what are you guys doing now that you're kind of backstage and nobody seems to have noticed that you snuck back here?
I never rolled a stealth, but oh yeah, I think I rolled stealth.
Yeah, nice. Oh man, take 10 IP for that critical success as Mr. Nobody literally just blends into the shadows. Basically, like he doesn't go into the bathroom, he becomes the bathroom stall. He is the sink. He is the flowing water. He is the indoor plumbing. He
I
is
changed my name to Mr. Porcelain.
Mr. Porcelain, there you go.
That's it. So yeah, I'm basically.
But yeah, it looks like a bathroom in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I don't think we.
I'm gonna send a message to everybody using my internal agent and say, I'm gonna stay in the bathroom and keep an eye on this terminal here. You guys want to try and blend in? Feel free.
Yes. I was about to say I don't think we should all stay back here. I'm gonna go back out and keep eyes on the front.
Yeah, we need some eyes on the front.
All right, so Butterfly's going out to keep eyes on front and keep a lookout. What about Lovelace and Caltrop? What are you guys doing?
Caltrop will just nod in agreement and just say to Lovelace, I'll keep an eye out on front just in case if I need to make a mad dash for the guy.
Okay.
And I'll send a message to Caltrop saying keep an eye on the exit to the green room. We don't want anybody zipping out of there.
Yep. Caltrop just replies back on the agent saying got it as he takes his leave.
You having
Even though
trouble
for some
moving?
reason- yeah, for some reason it's not letting me move.
I wonder if it's doing the same thing again. with
There we
the-
go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right. And Lovelace, you can you would have to scan to, access any net arcs in the vicinity, but this is where they would probably be. An access point's got to be back here somewhere.
Okay. So you scanner.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And while you do hear Beardtanium. Sorry, not Beardtanium.
It's just a mosh pit. They're playing. The DJ's playing music between.
Sorry. Rampant Threshold. There was a little bit of a set change, folks, as the MC comes back out briefly. And Rampant Threshold will be playing a little bit early instead of Knickerbocker. And so Rampant Threshold gets up and starts playing their set. All right.
Fingers crossed this one isn't recorded.
Yes, you can definitely, and you're not far away from it, so it wasn't hard to locate. You see this control node, right? What happened to my... Damn it. Where's all my control stuff? Well, that's damn annoying. Okay. I can't... I am missing some data. Oh no, there we go. That's where it was. I'm not missing it. Or am I? I am. I don't know what happened to all of my net running stuff, but that is so weird. So I cannot put the control node here, but you do, there is an access point right here. It's pretty obvious where the access point is. It's that blue screen. You need to be within 6 meters of it in order to interface with it via your cyber deck.
6 meters?
Yep, so within 3 squares.
Alright, so I will jack in.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves to the net arc. And you see... Whoops. Damn it. You see 5 different net arcs all linked in to this one network, or this one access point. You can tell from your scan there's a net arc for Beardtanium, one for Rampant Threshold, one for Knickerbocker, one for Ronin, and one for the Nuclear Sharks.
Alright.
So where do you want to begin?
Nuclear Sharks is the girl band, right?
No, Rampant Threshold is the girl band, and they're the they're the ones that are playing actively right now.
Oh. Okay, let's start with Beardtanium.
All right. So, you would need to give me your first net action was jacking in, so your second net action for this round could be either activating a program or before you do your Pathfinder stuff and whatnot. But in order to determine what's in here, you need to Pathfind.
Alright, I'm gonna activate Sia and then use Pathfinder as my last
Okay.
action.
Oh man. Shit.
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Is her token on here?
Her token is not on here. Whoops. Can you add her token to just pop it like right here under Beardtanium? And thank you. And oh my god, so that Pathfinder was enough to reveal. Whoops. Almost everything.
Nice, nice.
Over here.
Whoops, there's a couple that didn't get. And then, that Pathfinder was good enough to reveal not just what is in Beardtanium, but also what is in all of the net arcs.
Hell
Take
yeah.
a plus 10 to IP.
Yeah, take a
Oh.
plus 10 to your
Yeah.
IP. And then also, well, since you revealed so much at once, let's go ahead and show everybody how to read this. How to read this chart. Now, as the core book explains net running, they say it just explain it to look like an elevator, like you're going down different floors in an elevator. And so floor 1 of Beardtanium, you see there's a password. The DV on that is DV6. Then on the second floor, there is some black ice. There's a wisp. On the third floor, you see a control node. Accessing that control node is a DV8. And then finally, at the bottom, you have the root files. You also know there is an imp in Beardtanium's netarch. So if you are moving around in there, you could get the imp's attention and be fighting both the imp and the wisp. But that was all you were able to do with your first turn, right? That was one. So we're coming back out to the show where Rampant Threshold has just finished their set, and Beardtanium is getting up on. Or sorry.
You just got in between now. Beardtanium's ready.
Yeah, Beardtanium is up and about. And
you ready? You got the MC out there getting ready to introduce him?
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the pirate seas, we have the pirate rock band, Beardtanium!
Finally, some good music.
And this nomad rock band comes out and just starts tearing up the stage, performing. And this is one of those like sweaty, heavy metal kind of performances. But it doesn't sound like it yet. All right. And Mr. Nobody, you are just hanging out in that bathroom?
No, I'm going to, you know what, I'm getting nervous. I'm just going to just say, you know what, I'm going to check the other bathroom real quick while I'm here.
Okay.
I'm going to slide up behind Lovelace. Say, excuse me, I see she's hooked in, so try not to disturb her. And I'm going to go take a look inside the other bathroom.
And you see with one of the bathroom stalls just barely open, just enough so that he can poke his cyber deck out of the door and not have a wall blocking him to the netarch. You see Weasel right there sitting in the toilet trying to hack this network.
Oh man, okay. I send out, using my agent, send a message to everybody. I got him. He's in the bathroom. He's in the ladies' bathroom, for Christ's sake.
It is the ladies' bathroom, actually.
And you know what? I am going to go up and can I use my mono wire on the cyber deck, or is that?
So he has a cyber arm, and his cyber deck is built into the cyber arm. You'd have to take the arm off. However, he does seem pretty distracted. He's got his VGs on, his virtuality goggles, and while he is not, let me see, I'm gonna have him concentrate because he just detected Lovelace's presence in the network, and there was actually about to be an active netrunner battle next round if you didn't move. So let's see how focused
I'm gonna send
he
a message,
is.
To Butterfly, saying, Butterfly, you got any sedatives on you?
Oh yeah, his concentration was low. He's not really paying very close attention to what's going on around him. while he's net running. He doesn't seem to really notice that you've come in. You just see him sitting on the toilet with kind of sitting back with the VGs on his face, and he's kind of giggling, little giddy.
Oh yeah, I got something that'll make someone take a trip.
Yeah, I need something to put this guy out. So,
Butterfly just starts jogging.
what do you got on your person, Butterfly?
Butterfly has blue glass on her.
Oh, you're gonna drug him up with some blue glass. All right, let me grab a dose off of that for you so I can. Oops.
and I point to his arm sticking out of the stall.
Okay, yeah, like before you move, like
Well,
kind of raise
it
an
is a
eyebrow.
cyber arm sticking out of the stall. I want to be clear
Oh yeah,
about
no.
that.
She
There
opens
is
the
a
stall.
cyber arm sticking out of the
A
stall.
cyber arm, yeah.
As soon
Yeah.
as I saw Butterfly start jogging in, I just follow.
All right, hold on. I need to grab that blue glass, and so I need you to give me.
Carefully open this to try to not alert that she's coming in.
I'm sorry.
Since he doesn't seem to realize that they're in the bathroom, she's gonna attempt to stay sneaky and just kind of slowly open the
Yeah,
door.
go ahead and give me a stealth check.
I guess I should too, huh?
Well, I said he already
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
pay attention to you, but now we've got a crowd forming.
Okay.
Or at least we've got a second body in here. He might notice. So how stealthy are you coming in here, Butterfly?
Sorry, I'm just setting up luck just to be safe.
Oh, decent enough, especially for somebody who's so well distracted. That beats his 11. And yeah, and I'm not even going to make you roll brawling because he's not paying close enough attention to resist and is just going to consume the blue glass. And shit, where did I put? Wait, what happened? Where? I thought I dropped it in his. Swear to God, I dropped it from your inventory. Screw it. Let me just grab another. Let me just grab some more drugs.
And as she injects him, she's just gonna say, "Enjoy the colors."
Oh yeah, and all of a sudden, oh shit. That's making him jack out unsafely.
Oh,
Yes, that is risk of flatlining.
Oh man, he is in.
Good thing we got a medic here.
Oh shit.
well, wait.
He-
Would Butterfly know that would happen?
No.
No, she
No.
wouldn't. Okay.
And no, it's
Nope,
not a
she
good.
would-
It wouldn't matter
do
if
it then.
if a medic is here because this would
He
be
was on a
internally
level.
frying the
He
brain,
was on a
so if
level
he
with a
flatlines,
hellhound.
That's it.
He was on a level with a hellhound.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
He takes 8 points of damage straight to his brain and catches on fire in meat space right in front of you guys.
I take his
Whoa.
head and I shove it inside the toilet.
Butterfly instantly backs away.
And I basically.
You know what? That counts as use because all it says is you have to use a meat space action to put the fire out. It doesn't say who has to use the meat space action and how you put the fire out.
Butterfly, in her like panic at the side of the fire, she's like, "It's not the drugs. The drugs don't do that." She's like,
she drugs the guy and his head catches on fire.
Remind me never to use your drugs, Butterfly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
Do I
Caltrop.
put him out?
Caltrop.
He's unconscious.
Yeah. Caltrop just takes a look and is like, "Damn! I thought doctors were supposed to save lives. That's crazy."
You know what? I grab him by the scruff of the neck, pull him out, and I say, "Yeah, this is the one." And I say, "Caltrop, let's get this guy out of here. Let's try and like be chill about it. Let's do that old movie from 100 years ago, the Weekend at Sally's or Weekend at Shermie's. Weekend at Shermie's. Yes, let's pretend like he's our buddy and string him between us, okay? And he's like all unconscious, and I'm gonna like drape my arm around underneath him, and drape his arm around me. Say, yay! What a
All right.
guy! What a guy!
So I tell you what, the way I'm gonna do this, if it's the two of you kind of like hobbling him out there like that,
Yeah.
then one of you make an athletics check. The other will be giving a +2 circumstance bonus to the person who's making the check.
Okay, what kind of check again?
Athletics.
Ooh, that's not my. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, I could do that. Okay, so +2.
If it's not your best, I can.
No, it's
if
actually
you don't want
it's
to.
I have +6.
Oh, okay. No, that is your. Yeah, you're much better than me
So
then.
plus I'm adding the 2. So
Oh yeah.
22. Nice.
yeah, buddy.
Nice. So you and Caltrop just start literally Weekend at Bernie's this guy
No,
over
Weekend at Shermie's.
down Weekend at Shermie's, right? And you guys start trying to be like helping him out, like he's had a little too much of his liquor. And Butterfly, Loveless, what are you guys doing while they start hobbling him out the front?
Lovelace is not aware, right? Is she?
No, she's still locked in there. Yeah.
Loveless, you're right. Yeah, she's still
Yeah.
in the net arc. That's
Yeah,
true.
she'd still have to jack out.
Butterflies never really messed with people that are in.
Well, you just
the
saw
net.
somebody who was in the middle of a net run,
They
and
just saw that guy get on fire, so she's gonna like hesitantly just kind of like tap her shoulder, like, "Hey."
okay, you do feel that happen in Meat Space, Loveless, but you're not able to respond yet. There's going to be it's going to be interesting because net running happens at the same speed as regular actions. So while this is happening, though, Beardtanium has just finished their set, and finally, the man of the hour, why is his name still? Whoops. Hi. Like I said, the man of the hour, the cover band in one man, the samurai of Spirits Told, the true spiritual successor to Johnny Silverhand and Samurai. It's Ronan!
Legends, we could be legends, etched in the stone.
And you see up on the Jumbotron this fiery performance as Ronan is playing while Caltrop and Mr. Nobody are trying to hobble this drunken-looking Weasel out of the and meanwhile,
I turn around and I smack Weasel on the head. I say, "This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. I love this."
That's great. Can we worry about getting the creep off of our shoulders first?
Let's get out of here.
uh,
Well, we gotta wait for the
As-
girls. We can't leave them
go.
here.
as you're walking, Yam, you notice that this citizen right in front of you starts glowing purple, as does Limbo drinking next to you.
That's so awesome. That's so very great. I'm happy people are purple.
Your happy people are purple.
Yeah, that was bad time for a purple people eater.
Yeah, we do not need a purple people eater right now, do we? And then, yeah, this guy turns purple. And then a couple other people who tried the beer start turning purple. And there will be more purple people Now, as Ronan is playing on stage, from both sides of the venue hall, a pair strolls in like they own the place. Give me a streetwise check, everybody who can see the top of the stairs over here. So that would just be Caltrop and Mr. Nobody.
Alrighty.
And Yam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recognize that.
And another person turns purple. Caltrop, you recognize these people. These are a pair of cutthroat mercenaries known for their path of destruction that they cut through any mission that they are given. They are the Cyber Psycho Twins, Shriek and Shank. And you see Shriek, her arm pops open and a pop-up grenade launcher where her hand used to be targets right at the front of the stage.
Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me right now.
And that is a 21. She launches an EMP grenade
Oh,
that
no.
explodes on stage. Hitting Ronan. And everything goes black briefly in the entire show area. Some backup lights come back on, and standing where Ronan was is this mousy looking 20-something girl wearing this very interesting, colorful looking suit, bodysuit. As they everybody stares in disbelief, Ronan is just this little girl in disguise. And Shriek and Shank begin moving methodically towards the stage, malice in their eyes as they are clearly heading straight for the girl on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, that was Battle of the Bands Part 1.
Woohoo! Awesomeness. Awesomeness. And I want to give a shout out to the folks in the chat. Thank you guys for all the support and the heads up on the sound levels. We really appreciate all the guys chipping in and giving us some heads up there. Thanks so much, especially Nagatsu, Saiken, and Foren's Audio. You guys are awesome. And Bailey in the Bailey. You guys are all wonderful. Thank you so much.
And special shout out to Bailey in the Bailey. She's a good friend of mine. I've known her for over a decade. And I'm so happy that she and her significant other are now going to be permanent viewers of this show.
Fantastic. Hey, that's another week done. Thanks so much, guys.
All right. See you guys next week for Battle of the Bands Part 2.
Woohoo!
Take care,
Remember-
chat.
Bye,
Yep,
guys.
see y'all next week.
You're only one drink away from better life. Insert product
Yes.
name.
Purple Nurple.
And we are off the air.
It's gonna
We
be
are
it's
off
the
the air.
purple. All right.